guys, welcome back to EyedolizeMakeup tutorial channel. So in celebration of the release of the movie Ant-Man, I decided to do a tutorial inspired by the Ant-Man mask. Now, I hadn't actually heard of Ant-Man until I saw the previews for it this year, but I am a massive Paul Rudd fan, so I'm sure I will go and see this one. If you've already seen it, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Okay, let's jump straight into this look. Okay, first I'm taking this white eyeliner pencil from LA Girl, and I'm using this to apply some lines around the face where there are details on the mask, such as the two long rectangles on my head where the mask is red. Next I'm taking this light grey face paint and spritzing it with a little bit of water to activate it, and I'm applying this over the entire face and neck, just leaving the space in between those rectangles clear. I'm then taking this dark grey eyeshadow from Glam, and I'm using this to apply some shading around my nose and also to apply a U shape around the forehead area in between those two rectangles. I'm then taking a blending brush and blending out the edges of that grey shading. I'm then taking my black face paint and applying the first line of black detail across my nose area. Then I'm taking this red face paint from Snazaroo and applying this inside those rectangles on my forehead. I'm then taking my black face paint once again and applying a line down either side of those rectangles, and also using it to add in any extra black detailing on the mask. I definitely recommend using a picture as a reference to do this part, as there are some weird shapes on this mask. I'm then going back in with my Glam dark grey eyeshadow and adding shading next to those black details. And then I'm once again taking my blending brush and blending out the edges of those shaded areas. I'm taking my black face paint on a thin brush once again and applying the outline of the eyes. I once again recommend using a picture as a reference here, as the shape around the eyes is an odd one. Then I'm going ahead and filling in the eye shape using my red face paint. Once I've filled in that entire area with the red, I'm taking my black face paint and just feathering it slightly around the edges of the mask to give them a nice shadow effect. Then once I've done that, I'm taking this white face paint from Mehron and spritzing it with a little bit of water, and then I'm also feathering this across areas on my forehead, cheeks, around my eyes and on my lips, just on one side of the mask, and then I'm taking a blending brush and blending out the edges of that face paint, and this will give the effect of a nice shine on our mask. And lastly, I'm going back in with my black face paint and just adding a little bit more darkness around the detailing by smudging out the paint. I'm also applying this around my forehead area as well and blending out the edges. Oh, and I'm also just adding a little bit of that white highlight down one side of my nose as well. And there we have our completed Ant-Man mask makeup tutorial. If you enjoyed this one today, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want updates on all my new weird looks, which I do twice a week every single week. And if you have a request for a look you would like to see, let me know by leaving me a comment down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for the next tutorial. And don't forget, weird is wonderful. Bye, Eyedolizers!